this. I'm just so curious, unless the force fields do come, and he needs to load them up. Let's see if he does. Nice, nice. This is so nice. He was blocked off with the force fields, and he loaded everything. Now he drops them off, and they will get healed up, and wow, and more forces coming in. I mean, if Gon wins this, I'm just I don't know what to say. And expenses are coming up now, but we see a push coming down over here, and the Protoss player is not looking that good. He needs to put down a really nice force field and try separating the army, although these are going to snipe down, these are going to load up the forces and just move back with them like they did before. The Stalkers and the Sentries need to take down the Medivacs. He needs to use the Stalkers to get closer in range and do some damage on these Medivacs. And force field over there trying to block more forces from coming in, but these are getting trapped over here, so I don't really know. Oops, that was a good force field. That was a nice force field over there, trapping all these guys in front of the Zealots. But a lot of Terran units still, and they're getting healed, and I'm not sure if these warp gates are on cooldown, and I think this could be quite damaging. But he does manage to defend it, although more units are incoming, and yep, 3 racks is sustained with just 1 base, it seems. Although I think at one point you do run out of cash if you do, but if you bank up just a little bit, I think you can just keep on producing for a long time off 3 barracks with 1 base, especially with the help of mules. But let's see what the Protoss player decides to do. I seriously think he should try. He needs to make a move. He needs to either get Colossus or High Templar. It is something that he really needs to do. The MMM is really being insistent right now, and there are no tanks, there is nothing else, not even a reactor on this, because this is really smart. If you do get a reactor, I'm pretty sure that on 1 base with 3 racks and a reactor over here, and a reactor here too, I'm not sure you could sustain production of 2 medvacs at the same time along with your barracks unit. So yep, he just gets 1 medevac steadily at a time, and that's that. And let's see, the force fields, he's not going down up the ramp. You can see that, oops, and they get trapped there, and oops, he loads a few, and wow, this is really, he's not letting any unit go down. He basically is not letting anything go down. He cares about every single unit. Wow, this is so incredible. And he has a big army right now, and the Protoss player is in big trouble, I think. He doesn't have Colossus, he doesn't have, this is the limitation of Warp Gate, if for Warp Gate, yeah, 4 gate. And whoops, he did manage to stall the Terran player a little bit. He needs to get more army, but he doesn't have charge, he doesn't have anything. But yeah, limitation of 4 gate is this: if you do get in trouble and the Terran player actually keeps on killing your units because of his micro, because of his unit composition, and the fact that yes, these units are superior with all those upgrades in the these special abilities in the start of the game. Oh, and this is a big blunder, and all the forces managed to get up there, and that force field is not really good. Although let's see if he does decide to move to take his units over here and load them up. I'm not so sure if it's something he wants to do. He wants to let those zealots come in range of all these forces down here. And wow, I think he's gonna lose all this stuff. Yes, he is, and a few more units over here, but the 4 warp gates will warp in more units very soon, and I'm not so sure if he will be able to do too much over here. But this battle is pretty equal, and there we go. Wow, and he started getting everything single target with Marauders, so he can keep them all slowed down. This is such insane macro. This is really insane to watch. And let's see if he loads them up and drops over there just to get past the first field. No, I guess he's just gonna wait, take the opportunity and heal his units a little bit. And yep, these minerals are saturated, but the push is still here. This is so intense. I mean, all this ping pong, really nice pressure, such activity in this game, just going back and forth with all these units, and beautiful micro, really. Wow. And he's single targeting the sentries and the stalkers, and he's ignoring the zealots. Very nice. And more reinforcements coming in, and this is so close. I mean, look at this, it is so close. Such a beautiful game to watch. And I basically don't want to say, units keep on dying on both sides all the time, and everything seems to be equaling out. It is really nice. And this is this is oversaturated. He needs to get himself another expansion, but he doesn't have the money. Look at them, look at their macro. They have like 100 minerals each. This is so insane. I mean, I'm just curious about their APM. I mean, 218 for the Protoss player and 168. Wow, that is a lot of APM, I do believe. And They really need to get another expansion now. I think look at all these SCVs transing over. They need to re-expand. He maybe should consider lifting this off and moving it somewhere else. Even though the gas isn't mined out, it should be mined out pretty soon. Yes, 800 left on both extractors, and I don't know. Things seem to have calmed down for a little bit. Yep. So both players are taking a little bit of breathing time right now, and we do have 6 warp gates. Just so many warp gates. But I am disappointed to not see a Twilight Council. I couldn't stress enough just how important those upgrades are, especially when you're fighting MMM. The charge is really good. The blink is really good. Should really get those units. And another proxy pilot trying to come down here, and SCV trying to scout this, and oops, is he going to? Whoop. And I don't know what that means. If you guys do, then share it with me. If I do have the luck of having a Korean viewer out there, which I hope I do, because you guys should be scoping out everything that happens in StarCraft. Although you do have your closed up community there, don't you? And you don't really allow people in, and you don't care about what other people do. You just stick to yourselves and you just rock the place. At least when it comes to StarCraft. Ghost Academy down, no researches yet, except the energy. Research? He's going to do EMPs, let's see. So, whoa, that was a baddie. Whoa, wow, that was really bad. Beautiful EMPs. All these sentries are empty on energy now, and lots of units lost their shield, and I do believe the Terran player is going to come out ahead right now. Snipes going down, but it's going to be close, but I still think the Terran player is going to, yep, reinforcements coming from both sides, but I think Terran player is going to come out ahead. And there we go. Yep, there we go. That's it. And, wow, really, really close game. I mean, it's not really the kind of... We've seen a lot of macro games lately, but this game was totally freakish. This game was so alert. I mean, I didn't have time. My voice hurts. I'm going to try to cast another game, but I need to take a breather. I'm going to take a little break, and I'm going to cast another video, I think, because I still have the energy to do it. And for you, my beloved subscribers. And, yeah. A few things about the game. What can I say? All in is the word for this game. All in from both sides. It's really exciting to see a game like this, because you don't have this, you know, let's wait, let's macro armies, let's get a lot of stuff. You know, you just make as much stuff as you can as fast as possible, and you throw it in there, and you micro it as best as you can, and you try to come out ahead, which is what happened in this game. And really close game, and until this moment right here, right now, things really didn't go either side. I may be tilted a little bit in the Terran's favor, but I'm not so sure. Anyway, another thing that's worth mentioning is that that Stargate, that Void Ray, I have to say that once a Void Ray rush fails, it's kind of, you lose a lot of money. You lose a lot of I don't know, inertia. You know, you lose a lot of gain in the game, and basically you're not going to be able to do anything anymore. If the Void Ray gets, if he knows that you have the Void Rays, he's going to counter it very easily. So you have to really not get them anymore if it failed the first time, or you're going to sink yourself in most games if you're playing against a good player, which is what he did. He didn't insist with Void Rays anymore. He got gateway units, although I have to say again, and I see this in many games, and I don't understand why people don't really get charge and blink. And when you do this, and it is only logical that if you use all these gateway units, you get blink and charge. So yeah, that's an observation over there. No upgrades either for either player. This all lineage stuff, I guess they don't really care about upgrades, because there are not that many units out on the field anyway. It's about how you manage your units, because units kept being thrown at each other. Very nice all-in game. What else could I say about this? Everything pretty much came down to the battle in the middle over here. So this map creates quite exciting games because of this very short rush distance. This is shorter than Steps of War. This is insanely short. I mean, once these rocks go down, it's you know, everything gets extremely crazy. And I think what really won the game, and it's just, you know, stuff. It's so underrated. People don't use it. Most people don't, except the pro players, really. Those ghosts, if you just scroll back and look at those two MPs and look at the shields and the energy from all the Protoss units, no more force fields, and all the shields were down for most of the units except for a few at the bottom here, I think. really two beautiful EMPs, and really nice choice because he didn't even get the cloak. He just got the upgrade to get more energy when the ghost spawns so he can EMP. It's just a really good play by both players. So I hope you enjoyed it, and do subscribe if you like what you see. And for my current subscribers, you are the best, and I love you because you did subscribe and you're watching my videos and you're faithful. You're my faithful little minions, that's what I'm going to call you. And for the rest of you, well, you're not as cool as the other people who did subscribe, so if you want to join the party, then do press that button, and stay tuned for more videos.